Imagine waking up to a blue sky, but you're not on Earth. You're inside a city, floating in space. No oceans beneath you, no continents, no planet at all. Just a glowing artificial horizon curving upward into the sky. Most people think space means cramped capsules and astronauts strapped to walls, metal tubes, zero gravity, floating food packets. But real physics allows something far more ambitious, a rotating world, a city that creates its own gravity. A place where you could walk outside, feel the ground under your feet, watch clouds drift by, and still be in orbit around the sun. Today, we're going to explore what humanity's first true space civilization might look like, and yes, even science fiction like WALL-E accidentally pointed us in the right direction. But the real future will be even bigger. The secret is rotation. If you spin a large structure in space, the outward force pushes everything toward the walls. To you, that force feels exactly like gravity. Stand on the inside of a rotating ring and suddenly your feet stick to the ground, water flows downhill, air forms an atmosphere, no magic, just physics. This isn't speculation. NASA, physicists, and aerospace engineers have been designing rotating space habitats since the 1960s. They called them things like the Stanford Torus, the Bernal Sphere, and the O'Neill Cylinder. They all know the same truth. If a structure is wide enough, kilometers wide, your inner ear can't tell it's spinning. You don't feel dizzy, you don't feel weird, you feel like you're standing on a planet. You could pour a cup of coffee and watch it fall, you could jump and come back down, you could plant trees and watch them grow. Gravity without a planet. A real version wouldn't be a single giant ship drifting through space. It would be something called an O'Neill cylinder. Picture this, a massive rotating cylinder, maybe 8 kilometers wide and 30 kilometers long. Cities built along the inside walls. Rivers winding across artificial landscapes. Mountains sculpted by machines. Forests planted by hand. Huge mirrors outside the habitat reflect sunlight inside through giant windows, creating a perfect day-night cycle. You could control the weather. Want rain in the morning? Done. Clear skies for an event? Done. Perfect temperature year-round, always. And the sky above you wouldn't be empty, it would be the opposite side of the cylinder, another world curving overhead with lights from cities and moving clouds visible above. You wouldn't feel like you live inside a machine, you'd feel like you live on a living, breathing world that just happens to orbit the sun. Right now? No. But the path is clear. First we build space stations, moon bases, Mars cities, then we move into asteroid mining, orbital factories, self-building robotic systems. Here's the secret most people don't realize. Earth is terrible for building big things. Gravity makes everything heavy. Launches are expensive. Materials must be lifted from the ground. But in space, asteroids contain more metal than all of Earth's mines combined. No gravity means giant structures are easy to assemble. Solar energy is infinite. Once we can build in space using space materials, giant habitats become easier than building skyscrapers on Earth. In 100 to 200 years, building a rotating space world may be cheaper than building a city in California. These wouldn't be emergency shelters, they wouldn't be escape ships, they would be the most desirable places to live in human history. No earthquakes, no hurricanes, no pollution, no resource shortages. Every molecule of air would be recycled, every drop of water purified, every kilowatt of energy pulled straight from the sun. Imagine growing up in a world where the sky is always blue, food is grown meters from where you eat it, nature is designed for beauty, and space is literally outside your window. People wouldn't be forced to go, they would compete to go. Once we can build these habitats, we are no longer limited by Earth. We could build 10 of them, 100, 1,000, each one a new world, forest worlds, ocean worlds, desert worlds, high gravity worlds, low gravity worlds. Humanity wouldn't just become multiplanetary, we would become multi-world. And unlike planets, these worlds could be designed. We wouldn't just adapt to nature, we would create it. The biggest question isn't whether we can build cities in space, it's how soon we decide to start. Because once we do, we stop being a species tied to one fragile planet. Subscribe now, because tomorrow, we don't just watch the future, we step inside it, and we become something entirely new. A civilization that can build its own worlds anywhere in the universe.